Good evening, Ayubowan. Welcome to the glorious Victory 22, the event to celebrate our famous victory by the 2022 gallant boys over here. Why are we celebrating this one big match win? Because a generation or two of old boys, actually two generations, yes, have been walking into the Oval, Ketarama, and then to SSC expecting this elusive Nalanda win. 69 years is a very, very long time. It's a significant number, as our compeer said. After 69 years, we had the president from Ananda College with 69 lakhs of votes, and Nalanda could beat Ananda. Also, at the end of the first day, Ananda College was 69 for 5, struggling against our total. There are some guests who are born here before 53, very few I believe. But there's one particular gentleman born 1 year after the big match, 1953. He's been going to the big match, I know. By the way, he should be now 68 years old. Every year he's been going to the big match. Even when his classmates, everybody gave up going to the big match, including my own brother, he still went for the big match every year, all alone. And every time he sees me, asks, Majang, api marenne issella match එක දිනලා දෙනවද? So that's Deka Sunimala Beratna over here. Another person with regard to this big match I recall with great affection, where the Battle of Maroons is concerned, our top Nalandian cricketer in the 1950s, our Mahinda Athulat Mudali, cousin of Lalit Athulat Mudali, of course, who passed away in 2021, aged 82 fun-filled years. He is there both days at the big match, most often at the SSCAC bar. And when I sit with him, he says, in his own language, he says, "Me bambuwa kawada ban dinanne." So these boys have made his dream come true, though he is not here with us to celebrate that. Many others around here who have taken the trouble to come and join us today, like the car park gang. At the SSC car park, they gave up going to the big match because there were no wins, I believe. And then they parked themselves with a tent, and they have their own party, and they don't know what's happening in the big match. It's time for the car park gang to come for the big match and watch from next year, because these boys have more surprises than this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Nalanda College has been going on an unbelievable, preposterous and farcical wait for a juggernaut victory for 69 long years. That is to subjugate, vanquish, conquer our arch rivals, the traditional adversary, our antagonists, leaving them in a state of lackadaisical, insouciant, vanquished state of apathy. The victory, our ascendancy to a plateau that everyone here fervently, passionately, and assiduously wished, bamboozling the opponent. This is another feather in the cap of our alma mater. Podak awul wageda. That is how not a Nalandian, but probably an old royalist would say about this victory. But in our own simple way, we'll say, well done, Malila, enaurudat gahamu. Okay, Chanul? Sajita? You're ready? So very welcome, all of you here, for taking the trouble in these troubled times, coming here and gracing the occasions. Winning is infectious. For your information, and probably you all know, after this win, our under-15 team became joint champs at the schools tournament 2 weeks back, because the final got washed away. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have emerged victorious as under-15 team also. Mr. and Mrs. Roshan Mahanama, very welcome. Mr. Roshan Mahanama, he's normally more at ease in a pair of three-quarters, distributing rations and water. And Mrs. Jiva Mahanama, I hardly have seen her at functions like this, but today she has made it, and thank you very much. Our guests of honor, gentlemen, Mr. Amarsiri Gunasena, one of the most flamboyant, handsome cricketers in the 1953, and afterwards he captained our college also. I believe there's a story that he used to try and hit sixers to the neighboring balcony where there was a beautiful dancer. I have heard this, sir. Then we have Mr. M.C. Mendes, Mr. Nalin Pereira, and of course, Mr. Chandrasiri Veerasinghe, who captained college as well, and he was a top-class cricketer. And his son, Kushan, went on to captain Nalanda College. I believe he is here as well. And Mrs. Veerasinghe, you're most welcome, madam, and thank you very much for making it today. My English teacher, I hope I don't make mistakes. And then the all-conquering, our team and officials. Principal, Mr. Vattuheva. Since his arrival at Nalanda College, the last 5 years, the past cricketers have been able to get ourselves involved in cricket together with our elite committee of Mala, Roshan, Asanka, Jayanta, Gamage, Vikramasinghe and all that. And we have been working on a plan. I think the plan is working because the results are coming, and also we are leaving the players and the coaches to do their job, and we are facilitating them. Thank you very much, Mr. Vattuheva and Mrs. Vattuheva, yes, for being here with us. Parents, we appreciate very much your coming here today. And ladies and gentlemen, this set of parents are a unique lot because these parents did not interfere in their children's cricket other than getting them set for the match, feeding them and sending them to the cricket grounds. None of our coaches had any problem with these parents and with most other parents, unlike in other schools. These parents are exemplary, and I hope the junior team's parents also follow the example set by these gentlemen who have been extremely cooperative and does not interfere with coaches' decisions and selections. Some of them I know personally, but I know one or two of them. They have not been speaking to me for the last 2 years because their children are in the cricket team. Thank you, Mr. Chamisilva, for being here with us today. Our 1980 Nalanda captain, vice captain of the 50th big match, and the president of Sri Lanka Cricket, for being here today with us. He declined our invitation, and he joined my table purchasing a ticket. Thank you very much, Shami, for the gesture. I also welcome another gentleman, early 80s cricketer, former Sri Lanka cricket president, Mr. Thilanga Sumatipala. Thilanga is also part of very sad story of Nalanda cricket. That is, in 1982, Thilanga was a part of the cricket team that had 7 or 8 centurions during the season and went on to the big match, firm favorites to win the big match, and they managed to lose the match beautifully. So Thilanga owns that sad story. Appreciate the presence of all of you for our love of alma mater and the game. From a cross-section of old boys, I can see the 2 cricketing sons of a cricket captain, 1942 to 44, Mr. G.W.G. Seniviratne, who captained for 3 years. His 2 sons, one captain, Palitha Seniviratne, and then of course the known personality, Jayantha Seniviratne, are here. I miss our dearest Bandula Varnapura today. His contribution to Nalanda cricket in my tenure on the technical committee was immense. He was a tower of strength to all of us. He would always be there for us, and Mr. Vatuheva knows how interestingly he got involved with our cricket. And I also miss his wit, because when I explain the Nalanda win in that language, I can visualize him in some corner. He will say, "Muta amukavila the manda kela." Bandhu's wit is like that. Also, he would say another thing which I can't say it in public. Just one. Can I have my phone here, please? Yeah. This presentation today, it's a Union of Old Boys presenting. That's the Old Boys Association, the Junior Old Boys Association, Old Nalandian Sports Club, and the Past Cricketers Association. This combination I have done 8 years ago, exactly 8 years ago. Thank you. For Mahila Adulation Ceremony. And it's an absolute pleasure to work with these guys, because they are so dedicated and they work for a cause, and they do it for the love of the school. And each one of them, despite their busy schedules, they all work so hard, and we put this together in just 2.5 weeks. And all of them are here today. And of course, as usual, they buy their own ticket and they don't take a cent from these functions or anything. This Susan Yoge reminded me a song written by Darshana Medis and sung by Visharada Gundasa Kapuge. This is the combination of all these old boys working towards one goal and achieving it beautifully. I think going forward, we must have all the old boys associations working together like we have done today for the betterment of Nalanda. The song is this. I won't sing it. Sabanda api kandu novemu unun paraya nagena. I got it right? Sabanda api kandu novemu unun paraya nagena. Sunila diya daharavemu ekwa gangagata vatena. Old boy of another school wouldn't get it wrong, right? So this is the Old Boys Union, what we presenting today. අපි මේ සංවිධානය කරනකොට මම මගේ මිත්‍ර ගීත රචක කැලුම් ශ්‍රීමාල්ට කතා කරලා කිව්වා මේ වගේ දෙයක් වෙලා තියෙනවා. අපි අවුරුදු 69කින් දිනලා තියෙන්නේ. කොහොමද මේක ගැන කියන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. කැලුම් කිව්වා දවසක් කැලුම් අරගෙන කිව්වා අපි මේකට නාලන්දා අභිභවනය කියමු කියලා. මේ නාලන්දා අභිභවනය කියන්නේ මේ දරුවෝ ගෙන ආපු දෙයක්. මේ අපේ ඉන්න ප්‍රසන්න දානායක මාලිග සුරප්පුලිගේ සහ රුවන් දිසානායක එකතු වෙලා සහ ඊට ඉස්සර හිටපු අපේ පුහුණුකරුවන් ශනුක දිසානායක කීර්ති ගුණරත්න වගේ අයගේ එකමුතුවකින් හැදිච්ච දෙයක්. ඒ වගේම මේ කණ්ඩායම 2011-15 කාලේ අපේ නාලන්ද ක්‍රිකට් ඇකඩමි එකෙන් ආපු කට්ටිය. මේ කට්ටියව පුහුණු කළේ ඒ කාලේ පුබුදු අලු විහාරේ. ඒ වගේම මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී ඊටාම ආදරයෙන් මතක් කරනවා කනිෂ්ඨ ආදිශිෂ්‍ය සංගමය විසින් සියලුම බරපැන දරනවා ඇකඩමි එකේ සහ පුංචි under 13 ක්‍රිකට් වල. ඒ වගේම අපේ ඊටාම සුවිශේෂ පුද්ගලයෙක් ඉන්නවා පාලින්ද සමරසිංහ නාලන්දාවේ සීනියර් ක්‍රිකට් එක තනිකරම බරපැන දවරන. ඒ දෙගොල්ලන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදයෙන් තමයි අපි මේ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්නේ. මට මේ වෙලාවේදී මට මතක් වෙනවා මට ලැබිලා තියෙනවා නාලන්දේ අවුරුදු 30කට විතර ඉස්සෙල්ලා හිටපු පොඩි ළමයෙක් අවුරුදු 15ක 16ක විතර ඒ ළමයා ලියපු ලියුමක් මම මේ ලියුම කියවනවා දැන්. The President, Junior Old Boys Association, Nalanda. Sir, this letter is to acknowledge with deep gratitude the magnanimous gesture on your members in presenting me with a very valuable bat. I'm aware that the school Old boys, and especially the young old boys, expect much from me in this game. I ensure you that to appease you in the future also. I must mention here that the old boys are a great source of inspiration and encouragement to us all the time, to us all of the team in particular and the school in general. We are proud of the fact that we have such a keen set of old boys to depend and lie back to. I thank you again in all humility for your kind and generous gesture, encouragement, and assure you all again that I will do my utmost to bring credit to our alma mater and the motherland. And this boy wrote this, I think, in 1992 or so. He went on to play 149 test matches for Sri Lanka, scored 11,800 runs, 38 of them as captain, 448 one-day internationals, 12,650 runs, 126 of them as captain, 55 T20 matches, 1,500 runs, of that 19 matches captaining. So this is the kind of a challenge these people, these boys are having. අද අපි මේ කරන්නේ සම්භාෂණයක් නෙවෙයි. අපි සියලු දෙනාට ඇවිල්ලා සන්තෝෂ වෙලා යන දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. අපි මේ කරන්නේ මේ ක්‍රීඩකයින්ට අභියෝගයක්, challenge එකක්. We are challenging you. අද මේකට අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න හිටියා ස්ටැන්ලි ජයසිංහ මහත්මයා. මට අද දෙකට කෝල් කරලා කිව්වා එතුමාට එන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි මේ කියන දේ ළමයින්ට කියන්න කියලා. Mr. Stanley Jayasinghe කිව්වේ, tell them it's very great what they have done, which we all try to do, but tell them to do more things and you must win consistently. That means this team, Chanul, Sajita and the whole team, that the youngsters must continue the winning spree. Right? I also thank our sponsors today, but before I thank the sponsors, I must acknowledge our foreign OBA's activity in our cricket. We have been doing a lot of supporting to the staff through them. Whenever we have any issue, we just call Viraj Guruge from Dubai. He sends all the material. Namali De Silva, Bandulu De Silva's wife, and Tilak Dias send the best pace bowlers boots. The Nalanda OBA in Melbourne supports us. And of course, Palinda Samarasinghe. Without them, we wouldn't be in this position today, ladies and gentlemen. Then we do have a beautiful souvenir done for you. I'm sure all of you got it. That souvenir is a significant souvenir to mark this occasion. And I thank the souvenir committee, Varuna Ratnavira and Atula Jayasekara, for the work done on this one. But the bulk of the work was done by Vasantha Sirivardhana, and he was assisted by Janaka Ratnayaka. What you see, the work here is about 12-15 days of dedicated full-day work by Vasantha Sirivardhana, famed cartoonist. And thank you, Vasantha. Thank you for being here today also. And this significant souvenir will be a thing to carry forward, and it is priced at 5,000 rupees. Don't worry, you don't have to pay it today, but from tomorrow it will be available for 5,000 rupees. I thank the sponsors, CL Synergy, Mouse TJ, Mouse Clothing and TJ Brandix, Anura ACT Veerasinghe, Sydney API Incorporated, coordinated by Jagat Bandara, Rangiri Holdings, where the chairman is the Past Cricketers Association President, Niyal Patirage. Melbourne Biscuit Manufacturers, CEO is Old Nalandi and Ravi Jayawardena. Niral Kadavatharachi. Handun Vilas, again the chairman is Ranesh Handunnethi. Forward Air Aviation, again Rohan Bellalage, Old Boy. Lion Brewery, Unilever, Fonterra Foods, and Emerald, where Mohammad Ikram is an old boy as well. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think I have taken about, Gagan, about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes more. But it gives me great pleasure to appreciate all of you all being here today. and thank you, and please do have a good time. We have, after the function, the boys will go with the parents and have a good time at a different location, and then we continue our gathering. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening, please.